Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have the most difficult, tedious, and just outright bastardly event you can imagine. It is the Goku Black level 51 or Battle 51. Now, the trio I am going to be running are these three. I have tried, instead of Goku Black, Ginyu Goku, I put Rose there and put one future buffing unit, right? I actually got very close. I had only the Goku left, and I had one more Dragon Ball to collect with Frieza as my last man. But unfortunately, Goku hit me with his ultimate ability and, well, wiped me out. So I was literally one Dragon Ball away with that strategy. So I was thinking, let's put Ginyu Goku, because I tried him originally and it didn't work all too well. So yeah. But guys, before we go any further, please, if you aren't already, please consider subscribing. Please, it would mean a lot. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year, so that's one more month to gain 70 subscribers or so. So if you could, it would really mean a lot. But anyway, for the rest of the video, the team is these three. I'm gonna start with Frieza because upon him switching out, he does give your team significant buffs. So there you go. When this character enters the battlefield, plus 35% damage and key recovery. And then when this character switches to standby, allied 20% inflicted to Saiyans and plus 20% to strike damage inflicted. So that's very, very good. Now, let me just show you the equipment I have on these guys. It's going to be helping a lot. So there's the buffs that I get from the Dodoria and my Frieza, and you can pause that if you want to, if I went too quickly. There's the nice equip of the Ginyu Force. There's strike, there's some more strike, there's some more strike, more strike. The nice thing is they are mostly strike orientated except this Golden Frieza, who is blast orientated. So I am buffing their special move and blast attack, so there is quite a bit of buffing going on there. Let's hope. Well, let's hope. I mean, I've done it. It took me literally the entire day to try. The closest thing other than this I came with was using Mai. Instead of this Ginyu Goku, I put Mai there. The only issue with using Mai is that she is tissue paper, and her flash is phenomenal. It just does not work on the Vegeta, and that is the problem. So if you switch out from your green, for example, or your red, and you're stuck with Mai, you can't use the flash, because as soon as you do, he's immune, so he'll attack you straight away and one-shot you. So that is a very, very big issue. But it did work. I did manage to get to the same point with Vegeta, his last life. I managed to get to that point. So with that strategy, it can work. It's just gonna take you so many attempts, guys. This event took me at least 100 times, 100 attempts, easy. But yeah, that is the pain that I endured, and I'm sure a lot of you have as well. I'm sure many of you just gave up. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. So here it is, guys, the ultimate level in difficulty, in my opinion. So I have said it in the beginning of the video, but I will say it again. If you guys haven't subscribed and you are watching this at this point and you skipped the intro, do consider subscribing. I always get tongue twisted on that one. And leave a like on the video if it did help you. I mean, it would mean a lot. It does actually help the channel out a bit, so any help would be greatly appreciated, and any support. So, basically, the main thing with this is that you want to start with this Frieza if you are going to use these three. Because when you switch out from him, you'll be giving your allies extra bonus damage. Especially since you have an allied Lineage of Evil unit, that being the Green Frieza. But, other than that, that's basically the only thing you've really got to worry about. Now here, I actually got exceptionally lucky. I went for the rush, assuming that he'd still be caught in that, like, tap attack, but he wasn't. So he actually went for the main ability, so I got exceptionally lucky. Now the only thing I have to worry about is not getting caught with that ultimate ability. Because even though you're type advantaged, both Goku and Vegeta just decimate your health. So, thankfully it took a little bit long there, and I mean, it's very rare that it makes these mistakes or gives you these little openings. I played this level countless times. Honestly, I think it must have been close to 100 times, if not 100 times. It was quite a joke. Literally, the reason I played it so many times is because one mistake can literally cost you the entire thing. So for example, if I happen to not have any vanish left with my red unit, and the CPU decides to suddenly drop in the blue unit and drop a blue card, that one-shots my blue character, or my red character, sorry. So it's stuff like that that can turn the game around instantly. And that is what happened to me so many times. In cases like that, it's just, I got very lucky being able to actually switch out. But it just was not a fun... This was not a fun challenge. It's fun having a nice challenge, but to the point where it's frustrating and you want to break something, it's not for a freaking title as well, by the way. It's not even for anything worthwhile. So if you don't actually wind up doing this, it's really not that big a loss in my opinion. Sure, the titles do actually add up, but it's honestly, to go through all this painstaking effort, it's just not worth it. So don't feel bad if you don't get the title and just do the challenge. But I mean, you get a couple of Chrono Crystals for being able to do the in-game challenges, but overall, not much. I don't know, I think you just kind of want bragging rights if you do this challenge. That's about all you're going for, really. But what I've noticed a lot of the times is because I was able to get the Vegeta down to his God Key, this one, his second God form. So it's just insane. That's basically all I can say. There you go. He one-shotted me. 816k with his Big Bang attack. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Big Bang attack. Final Flash. Sorry, guys. So, it's stuff like that where they'll catch you in the sidestep with the tackle, and it's just like, how much more perfectly do you want to time that? And there's also other times where, I've still got the recordings, I will change characters, and I will drop in with a unit, and use a blast card. I haven't even landed with the unit yet, but they will have already used the green card in preempting that I've used that blast card. And you're actually telling me that that is not reading your inputs? Come on. Who's gonna use a green card sidestepping at literally face? You're literally face to face and you're gonna use a green card to counter my blast card? Not likely. So that's why PvE is just not... It's not challenging in a good way. It doesn't prep you for what players are like in real life. No character, no person in real life is ever going to do the kind of crap that the CPU does. I mean, it's actually just ridiculous. I understand they want to make things more challenging, but to the point where it's damn near impossible, it's just stupid. I mean, what is the point in making something this challenging? Because realistically, you can only do it without real stress if you have the green God Key Vegeta. But he's an LF, and this banner has shafted so many people, including myself, who is fully free to play, so I couldn't go all in for him. People are spending, what, like Goresh spent 40k trying to get his hands on this green Vegeta, and he actually did. I'm not willing to spend anywhere near that much, because hell no, that's just insane. I think it was 40k, I might be wrong. Maybe spent that to try and get the cooler. I think that was it, but it doesn't matter. That's still ridiculous, and I'm not willing to spend that much for any unit. That's just insane. If I don't get lucky for like 10k, I don't think I'm gonna get lucky at all. So, yeah, that's great. So there is it's a huge element of luck in this stage, in this event. Why I say that is because, like I said, one little mistake, and I'm type advantaged, and just look how it's decimating me. I mean, come on. And bear in mind, I have no more buffs anymore. So, the only thing that can help me is getting a green card realistically, and getting a couple of these strike arts cards to hit. Thankfully, I get a perfect vanish there, and I'm able to go on a little bit of a counter attack. I'm still hunting for that Dragon Ball. That Dragon Ball is legitimately the only thing that can help me. I've been in this situation before, and I literally was a Dragon Ball away. I just didn't have ki. I was a few keys shy, and the CPU goes on an absolute and utter just decimating counterattack. And I couldn't do anything. And I had to concede the match. If I got that Rising Rush off, no doubt that I would have won that game. But considering I didn't, it was unfortunate. Now here, I was just like, oh god, all this effort has gone for nothing. And it stopped. It stopped its attack. I used my green card. I noticed, oh god, he does have his vanish back, so I have to be careful. Luckily, it didn't decide to vanish. So finally, a little bit of luck was on my side for a change. Out of all the times I've played this event, finally I get a little bit of luck. And I genuinely didn't expect this to be able to take him out. But thankfully, it was 300k more than we needed. And realistically, being type advantaged in an event like this, being last man, that should be doing at least 3, maybe 4 million damage. But doing it like 1.3 mil, this event's a joke. Anyone who's struggling with this event, guys, don't feel bad because it is quite a joke. But if this video did help you, it did give you an idea of what team you can use. It did inform you, like I did in the preview. This pain will make you stronger. No, it won't. This pain will make me angry. And that's exactly what it did. So screw you for making this level so difficult. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Like I say, if it did help you and you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like. Please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. Would help out the channel quite a lot. And I will see you all in the next one.